Is Alibaba undervalued? So I believe this is the most frequent asked question, okay, by Alibaba investors here, okay, whether is it undervalued or not, because the stock has gone down a lot, right? But I feel the real question, okay, that a lot of Baba shareholders want to know is, what is Alibaba's intrinsic value? And of course, if you decided, okay, to own this company here, you would definitely want to know how is their future business growth like. And I think the most important question is, if I continue to own this company, to buy their stock here, can the stock price still go up moving forward? So in this video, I will dissect all of this here and answer you guys. Yeah. So this video, okay, this video here will be slightly longer, okay, than my usual videos here, because I'll be sharing everything I know about Baba. Okay, honestly, the team and I, okay, we have been actually following Baba for close to 2 years already. Okay, it's just that we never go and touch it, we never go and invest in it. All right. So right now, okay, I'll be sharing all the relevant information. Okay, the ones that's important, okay, the latest one. All right, so that, okay, you as an investor, okay, will know what to do. And I assure you, okay, I'm fairly confident to say that my video here, okay, is the only one video you need, okay, to make your own investing decision. Okay. Now, my name is Daniel Lim. Okay, I lead a community called Better Investing Academy. Okay, together with a community of investors here, okay, to build wealth together. So you can see these are the investors, okay, from Singapore, okay, in my community, and this one is from Malaysia. Okay. Now, next, undervalued doesn't mean make money. All right. So before I move forward, okay, to teach you guys, okay, on what's happening with Baba right now and what's the intrinsic value, right? I want to educate you guys on this first. Now, you definitely hear the notion that you want to make money, go and buy undervalued stocks. Now, this, okay, is a great misconception. All right. I will tell you this: buying undervalued stocks alone doesn't mean you will make money. Okay, because if you really want to buy undervalued stocks, I have a lot. Okay, I have a lot. Okay, but the idea is this: a lot of you guys, okay, think it's like that. The stock price, for example, a company XYZ, right? The stock price is $50, for example. Okay, and you calculate your own based on your own valuation, and you feel that it's undervalued by 50%. Okay, why? Because your intrinsic value, once you calculate and everything, you feel it's actually worth, okay, $100. So the moment you buy the stock at 50, you feel that you will profit at $50 already. Okay, this is the idea. It feels good, right? But I tell you, this is wrong. What if your stock continue to stay at around 50, 60 range, okay, for many, many, okay, years? It's undervalued. But did you really make money? You have to think about it. Yeah, intrinsic value, I agree with you, it's 100, for example. But the stock price never moved. So for example, okay, that's why I say this is what we call textbook investing. Buying undervalued stocks like that, okay, you will make money already. Okay, this is very, very textbook investing, because in real life, okay, I will show you this. For example, you want undervalued stocks. Okay, there's Yihai, there's Haidilao, there's Huya, okay, and most, okay, recently is Alibaba, for example. Okay, so for example, if you go and buy Yihai, okay, it's very undervalued, drop a lot, and then it's way undervalued. Okay, but the question is this, this is where real investing comes in, the experience. Imagine you buy it at undervalued since 2022, the same with Haidilao also. It's undervalued, but it's continued to be undervalued for the next 3 to 4 years. Yeah. So that means, okay, did you really make money during this time here? The same with Huya, 2022, for example, or 2023 you buy. It's continued to stay flat. Undervalued, increased value may be supposed to be higher, okay, based on your own calculation. Do you really make money at that time? This is the question you need to ask, right? So that's the same thing with Alibaba at that time. In 2022, right? Okay, it continued to stay flat. Okay, only until recently, 2025, it started to go up already. Okay, so you need to understand why Baba didn't go up in 2022 and 2024 here. Okay, 2024, 2024. So I shared already, okay, in this video, in my video here. There's a date here on December 10th, 2024. Okay, so at that time, okay, we discouraged our BI members, okay, to hold Baba since 2022, because if you have been a Baba shareholder, I believe, okay, you definitely know there are a lot of regulatory crackdown on the tech firms at that time. There's intervention in their end financial IPO, okay, and then the government is monitoring the Alibaba and Jack Ma at that time. And then a lot of things happening, okay, and the government, China government, there's a lot of sudden intervention there. So at that time, okay, the China stock market, and of course as an Alibaba, there's a lot of uncertainty in the business, and this caused investors' confidence, okay, to be very low, okay, on the stock market, and of course at Baba at that time. So that time we just never go and touch it, okay. Instead, all right, we focus on C Limited instead. Yeah. So in C Limited, okay, that time on 15 November 2023, okay, in our Telegram community, like for example here, yeah. So example, in our Telegram community on 15 November, okay, we shared C Limited here, because at that time the price was super low. I think it was around 35 or 40 that time. Yeah. So we decided to share. Okay, at that time you can see here, yeah, you can see that, so you can see there's a lot, okay, the video here we share with people, and a lot of people say.
So what is it that I want to highlight here today?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can see that a lot of people write this opportunity. So after we do the sharing on C Limited, okay, they see the data that they have. A lot of our investors, okay, they feel that there is an opportunity on C Limited at that time. You know, it was on 15 November 2023. And true enough, okay, you can see the share price, the C Limited, okay, the total increase was 266% versus Baba's 35%. Okay. Yeah. So this is what I want to educate you guys that there's a lot of opportunity cost here. Okay. If you decided to invest in undervalued stocks, but the stocks didn't go up. Didn't go up. Yeah. So imagine for 2 years, okay. All right, you only earn in Baba 35% only, but SE, okay, in our community, all of them profited 266% here. Okay. So if you stretch it out for 5 years, for example, that's even worse. Okay, Alibaba for 5 years, for 5 years, you're actually losing money. You lose 43.5%. But other stocks, C Limited, CrowdStrike went up. We covered in our community, went up 400%. ServiceNow 161%. Even an ETF alone, QQQ, okay, already also outperformed Alibaba at that time. Okay, it was 122% in 5 years. Yeah, so this is what we call opportunity cost. Your money just stuck there. You're buying an undervalued stock, but it doesn't move anywhere. Okay, you lose because the money is there, so you miss out on another opportunity. Okay, now, so the idea that I want to teach you guys is if you want to invest in an undervalued stocks, you want it to recover. Okay, I repeat, you want it to recover to their intrinsic value. That is the key, okay, on how to make money in an undervalued stock. All right. So in my video again, okay, on December 10, 2024 here, okay, I shared a few criteria, okay, on what will make Baba stock price go up. Yeah. So I mentioned 3 criteria here. Okay, the business must be strong and must be certain, and the business must keep growing at a high rate. And the most importantly is the investors must be confident in the business. Okay, this is what I shared. So right now, okay, BIA and I are interested in Baba already. Okay, because what we saw, okay, after we have been following for so long, finally in the last 2 quarters, okay, Baba right now has showing clear signs of accelerating revenue growth like C Limited in 2023. The reason why we started to invest in C Limited at the time, okay, I show you in the Telegram, right, is we saw signs already that the revenue is accelerating, the business recovering already, all right, and the market haven't caught it yet. So that time we feel there's a lot of opportunity, and we see the same pattern already right now, okay, in Alibaba. Yeah, so that's why, okay, what we are doing right now is a lot of the stocks that we profited, okay, for the past 2 years, right? So some are overvalued a bit, okay, and then some are quite heavy on our portfolio. We decided to, rebalance it. So we want to move our profits to other undervalued stocks, okay, to grow it even more. Okay, and one of the stocks, okay, one of the undervalued stocks right now, okay, that we are monitoring, okay, and put in the watch list is Alibaba. And you can see in our Discord group, we have been following, okay, we created a new forum, of course, okay, and on 21 February 2025, you can see. So in our community, we are following on Baba right now. Yeah. So right now, okay, this is the main dish, okay, of the video here. Okay, so right now I will share with you information on what we saw right now in Baba's business. So discover this, okay, about Baba before the market does, and you will definitely only know this, okay, from our YouTube channel here. Yeah, from Better Investing Academy, yeah. So they released their results, okay, on May 15, 2025, okay, and this quarter here, they show a lot of information, okay, they are more transparent, they are more willing to share what's happening with their business already, because I will share with you guys the most important one. Now, a lot of investors outside there, okay, they still view Baba as e-commerce company. Now, let me tell you this, Alibaba right now, okay, is no longer an e-commerce company, okay, they are now an AI company and cloud service provider. Okay, they are now pivoting and heavily focused on this business segment already here. Okay, now, so you can see, okay, the total revenue, okay, on their previous quarter, okay, they grow by 7%. Okay, their main original business, okay, which is the e-commerce, grew by 9%. Their international e-commerce grew 22%. But the one I want you guys to highlight is the cloud intelligence group, which grew by 18% here. So why I asked you guys to focus on the 18% growth here. Isn't you are supposed to focus on the international one because it's the fastest growth, 22%, right? Okay, so this is the thing here that I want you guys to know. Now, in total, yes, Tmall, okay, Taobao and Tmall Group, which is their China e-commerce, right? Yeah, it's good to see that there is some acceleration growth already here. Okay, good. Now, this will give you a better picture. Remember the international e-commerce, all right? Yeah, 22% fastest, right? But actually, they are slowing down already. Yeah, they are slowing down right now. Yeah, so because of this, right? Okay, it's not really a business segment they want to focus on, but the ones that we want to focus on actually is this: their cloud intelligence group revenue. You can see every single quarter their revenue is growing faster and faster. And this is what we call accelerating growth. Okay, from 2.6, 3.4, 5.9, 7, 13 to 17. And they are growing fast right now. To a point, you can see that the revenue contribution, you can see in 2025 here, their revenue contribution from the cloud business is almost the same already, okay, as their international e-commerce business here. You can see this is 30 billion, this is 33 billion here already. So based on the pace, okay, of their cloud intelligence business, if they can continue to accelerate, it will definitely overtake and it will definitely contribute a substantial revenue percentage, okay, for their total business here. Yeah. Now, this is what I want you guys to know. Okay. A lot of investors will never dig out and share with you what's really happening here. And by knowing all of these, okay, you are able to know what's happening with Baba's business and you can imagine their future growth already. Yeah. So like I said right now, okay, Baba's business right now, okay, they are now becoming an AI company, okay, and a cloud service provider. So the CEO here says this, now, for their 2025 year, right? Okay, their user-first AI-driven strategy continued to deliver meaningful results with accelerated growth. This is the keyword here. Yeah. So they already established a growth portfolio. Right now, you can see what are they focusing on right now, centered on AI plus cloud already. So this quarter, their AI cloud revenue growth accelerated, okay, to 18% already this quarter. Okay, and what the CEO says, their public cloud revenue will continue to accelerate. Can you see that? Yeah. And their AI-related product, this is the most important one. AI-related product has maintained triple-digit year-on-year growth for how many quarters? For 7 quarters already. Now, when we read this kind of statement here, it shows what? It shows that there's real demand really. Now, if there's no demand, a company's growth won't grow that fast. Triple-digit growth means it's 100% for it, minimum 100%. It means it grow 100%, 100%, 100% for 7 quarters already, So that means two things it tells me here. There's real demand right now. People want the product, and Alibaba's AI product works. Okay, this is very important. This from this one statement here. Yeah. And that's why their cloud revenue grew by double digits. And the CEO said, and looking ahead, we expect AI to remain a key driver of accelerated revenue growth for Alibaba Cloud. So that's why Alibaba Cloud, you saw 18%, right? Okay, they are quite confident. Next few quarters, they will continue to accelerate. 19, maybe 20, 21, like that. They are fairly confident on that. Yeah. So we continue to see growing demand for cloud and AI, an opportunity that will define the next 10 to 20 years. Yeah. So this is what the CEO said. And the next one is this. At the same time, adoption of AI products, okay, it's about rapidly extending. What you're telling us that big businesses, small, medium businesses right now, okay, a lot of them are adopting AI already in China. Yeah. And this quarter, the industry penetration of our AI products expanded rapidly. Yeah. So there's a lot of faster adoption. Different sectors, okay, as internet services, autonomous driving, financial services, online education, everything. Okay, so in short, they are covering a lot of industries, and all of these industries are adopting AI. And because they adopt AI, and that's why they need their cloud services. And it's good to know, okay, that Baba continues to deepen their industry leadership. Why? Because the big banks, okay, Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, officially selected Alibaba Cloud, to use their cloud services here. Yeah. Okay. Next is Baba is seeing increasing demand for AI and cloud. So Toby Su is the CFO here. So what he says is this again: in the cloud, revenue growth continued to accelerate sequentially. Okay, and what they are seeing is they are seeing surging demand. Okay, and ramping out of our capacity, we will onboard more customers and accelerate our business growth. So you can see there's a lot of word that they are using. A lot of they mention of growth, they mention accelerate. So they are fairly confident already. Okay, in what they are seeing currently right now. Yeah. So we are executing with speed and precision to capture the substantial opportunities ahead. Okay, in the AI era. So they use a lot of words that mentions about the future. Opportunities ahead already. Yeah. Now, companies right now, okay, are adopting AI and migrating to cloud. Now, this is what's happening again down in China right now. So this analyst asked a very good question here. So over the past several months, okay, I'm wondering in the course of talking with your customers if you have seen any big change on that front. Okay, because in the past, what he says, okay, because AI just started this 1-2 years, right? So in the past, right, all these companies are not that willing to go to the cloud. Okay, and AI is now pushing them. So what he's asking them, so is this happening right now in Baba? Are the companies adopting AI and now migrating to use cloud, more specifically Alibaba's cloud? So the CEO mentioned this. Again, he said the cloud grew 18%. And definitely this growth is because of demand related to AI. And again, there is a reason why they are continuing to grow by triple digits, the AI product by 7 quarters here. So he do say there are a lot of new companies starting to make use of AI already. Yeah. So a lot of that's why a lot of these companies, but precisely because they are not adopting AI, they have powerful impetus to migrate on to the cloud. That means they have a powerful incentive to migrate to the cloud right now. Yeah. So these companies here, can you see that? So given that what we see for the next few quarters to come is a growth track, very important statement for you guys to know. So you see, by reading and digging out all this information, I can see now the difference between before you watch my video, right? You're not so doesn't really know anything yet about Baba's business, but by digging out, and me sharing with you guys, you now can see already what's really happening and you can imagine what's the future growth like already. Yeah. So this CFO here again, let me repeat. So given that what we see for the next few quarters to come is a growth track, can you see that? Yeah. And not only say growth track, he add the word significant growth track for revenues in Alibaba Cloud. Okay, and not only that, he add another powerful statement, and we are and we have quite strong confidence and conviction in that. So based on this, right, at least right now, the management is seeing what's happening already in their business, and they are fairly confident of the growth, and that's why they dare to say this in the earnings call. Yeah, so it of course gives a lot of confidence for stock investors also, yeah. So the analyst again asked another question, and this is very, very good question. So I have a question regarding Alibaba's cloud's growth rate. Now he said starting from Spring Festival onward. Spring Festival means the Chinese New Year. Okay. After the Chinese New Year, we saw a surge in demand for inference workload. So I'm wondering if we look at February, March, and compared to January, did you see continuing rapid acceleration? Okay. Now this is what the CEO says. Now, so you see, what he's saying is this. I think if you look at the quarter after the Spring Festival, so quarter 1, January, February, March, January is the Chinese New Year time. Okay, so after Chinese New Year, then you certainly do see a lot of new customers, a lot of new demand arising. Yeah, so a lot of the large scale adoption, I think, I read carefully, I read slowly for you guys. So this quarter, they have been growing so fast, accelerating already. So what he is saying is, after this, what's happening? So a lot of the large-scale adoption, I think, is what you are going to see in the next few months to come. Yeah. So not just in February and March after the Spring Festival, okay, but through April and May as well. So April and May is quarter 2 already. So he is saying, hey, this kind of growth rate is not only on just February and March after the Chinese New Year, but it continues on quarter 2, which is April and May. And I think the surge that you're seeing in demand growth is representative of and closer to what you can expect to see as the regular pace of growth moving forward. So I feel that the CEO, if he's not confident, he won't make such statement. Okay, yeah. So next thing is this is even more impressive. So because there was some disruption in supply chains in January, February, and March, and somewhat the seasonal impact of Spring Festival at that time. So what he is saying, in this quarter I grew, my cloud business grew 18%. But this growth is still because there's some disruption, and because of Chinese New Year. So what he's saying, so I think you need to look beyond that. You cannot see quarter 1 as the growth is actually even better than that. You see, I think you need to look beyond that to see what the regular pattern is going forward. So looking at customer demand, that means right now, what they are seeing, as I said, a lot of demand is driven by inference that continues to grow steadily. So in short, it's fairly confident here. Moving forward, the growth will definitely either the same or better. That means they are more than 18% from what I can interpret from what the CEO here is saying here. Right. So these are all the important things, that I want you guys to know, about the AI business right now. So of course, the next question, maybe, as added information for you guys. So is Alibaba's AI, and their cloud the best in China right now? So we can only take some of the research done, by other third-party analysts. So for example, Gartner. Gartner here already mentioned, that Alibaba's cloud is a leader. The leader in all 4 areas. Now, I tell you guys, I am not that well versed in AI and stuff, but all I know is as long as you are the leader, and it's good for me as a shareholder. Okay, so Alibaba Cloud here, you can see he shared a lot of these charts here. You can see Alibaba Cloud is still among the leader here. This one is also among the top. This one is also the top. This one is also the top. Okay, so at least based on this research, at least we are not investing in the subpar product. At least we know they are one of the top right now. Okay, and you can see right now, the market share, US has 300 plus million people. And 300 plus million people has already dominated by these three companies already in terms of cloud infrastructure service providing. Okay, like AWS by Amazon, Azure by Microsoft, Google Cloud by Google. And they have 31%, 20%, 12% market share. But in China, you have more than 1 billion people inside there. Okay, and Alibaba Cloud, only 4%. And Tencent Cloud, their second competitor, is only at 2%. So I want you guys to imagine, what is the runway moving forward? With the 300 million population in the US, these three companies can take so much market share. So if Alibaba can continue to execute well, as what they have said right now, imagine for the next few quarters and next few years here, will it continue to grow more than 4%? Well, we have to see them continue to follow up. Yeah. So Alibaba Cloud is definitely the number one cloud provider in China right now. Okay, number two is Tencent, and then there are other small players lah. Okay, China Telecom, Huawei, and AWS China also. Yeah, but the main two is these two right now. Yeah. Okay. So the biggest question that you guys want to know: can Alibaba's stock price continue to recover? Yeah. So in my video again, at that time, I shared a lot, on the criteria what will make Baba continue to go up. So on December 10, 2024, at that time, I gave a few criteria, on what will make Alibaba's stock price to go up. Now, as you can see this on this red box here, right? Now, this red box here, Alibaba has satisfied them already. You can see right now the team of management is more stable already instead of changes right now. Okay, and the management must be transparent. They are more transparent already. I realize for the past 3 quarters, right? They are more willing to share what's happening. They are willing to share their future plans, and what are they doing, and what's the demand like. So, example, like I shared with you just now, right? You know a lot more information already. Previously, they were quite secretive, which I don't like. Yeah, so I think there's a change of culture right now. So this is the good thing. And the government, these three things here, the last one, these three, government must return confidence to investors. There's no sudden intervention and surprises. Finally, this is done. This is done. Okay, why? This is the news here. If you still remember, previously Baba's price was dropping down, right, around December 2024, here until January, right? So then this news came. Alibaba founder Jack Ma returns to China as China's government tries to allay private sector fears. President Xi to meet with business leaders such as Jack Ma. And Xi promises Jack Ma and China's private tech being with unwavering support. And to instill confidence, China tries to reassure private entrepreneurs of support. So you can see, so with this kind of sudden change, right, instead of last time there's intervention and disturbing the business, right, now they are showing support. They even meet with the business leaders. So that's why the government is returning confidence already, and there are no sudden intervention and surprises. That's why this news comes out on February, right? On February, that's why on February here alone, you can see the price continue to go up already. And I mentioned this, before this thing happened. It was on December 2024, and true enough, in February 2025, when this thing happened, the share price go up already. Why? Because the investors are more confident already. Yeah. Okay. So the next thing right now for Alibaba to satisfy the criteria for the share price to continue to go up is these two things. Baba must re-accelerate their total growth. Not just the cloud growth. The total growth to 10 to 15% per year. And of course, the e-commerce and the cloud business must grow faster. But, based on the information that I shared with you guys, I believe you know the answer already. It's good right now. We can now start to see that the business is accelerating already. They are growing. Not yet 10 to 15%, but they are well on the way there. And the cloud business is definitely on demand right now. Definitely growing faster. So it is a good sign. It is a good sign. We need to continue to follow up. So now next is the valuation. All right. Now, before I move on the valuation, so I hope you guys enjoy so far what I've been sharing with you guys on Alibaba here. So if you like it, in BIA's YouTube, we do follow these three stocks, Palantir, CrowdStrike, and of course Alibaba. If you find a lot of value here, you want to continue to get updates, all right, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube. Or if you want instant information, instant updates, or join the community, you can click the link down below and join my BIE Telegram community here. So what you'll be seeing is like this once a while, I'll be having live Zoom sessions with you guys. And for example, do you still remember the Trump tariffs? Yeah, so at the time the Trump tariffs, a lot of investors are quite spooked out, quite fearful. So at that time, okay, on starting on 8 March, you can see on 8 March, right? I'm slowly guiding the community inside there, on how you should react, okay, what are the emotions that you need to adopt, what are the strategies that you should follow. So I share a lot. Okay, I share, okay, and write everything here a lot. Okay, so that day by day, step by step, okay, I share my strategies and views and the mindsets that you guys need to know. Yeah, a lot here. So if you feel that this is something that benefits you, so yes, just click the link down below and join my Telegram group. Okay, all right. So moving on, okay, to Alibaba's valuation. Right now, is definitely very undervalued. I kid you not, it's so cheap right now. Okay, Alibaba's price to sales right now, okay, is only at 1.94 times. Now, in case you all do not know what is price to sales, it means that when we say price to sales, it means, okay, how much the market is willing to pay, okay, for every $1 of revenue that Alibaba is generates. So, for example, when I say 1.94 times, it means the market is willing to pay $1.94, okay, for Alibaba's $1 of revenue, and that is very, very cheap. Okay, and you can see throughout from 2016 until 2025. Okay, this is literally the lowest ever. Okay, and on average, okay, the market previously was willing to pay 7.31 times. Yeah, so you can see just how undervalued it is. So if I want to take the real intrinsic value, okay, of Alibaba, okay, I will put it at 7 times because that's what the average the market was willing to pay them. So Alibaba's price to sales, their intrinsic value is supposed to be at 7 times. Now, of course, I go ahead, okay, and double check everything. Is 7 times, okay, a reasonable multiple, okay, to be assigned to Baba? So you can see in Amazon, right? Okay, Amazon, okay, you see Baba is 1.94 times, right? But in Amazon, the market was willing to pay 3.36 times. 700, this one is so 10 cent. 10 cent in China. Yeah. So the market now currently willing to pay 6.32 times. Okay, and Microsoft are at 12.63 times. So I would fairly say if I assign a 7.31 times multiple to Baba, it's not really expensive and it's quite okay, okay, among the peers here. Because why? Alibaba, Tencent, and Microsoft, they are the peers. Okay, Microsoft also a cloud provider, Amazon a cloud provider also, and Tencent in China is the closest tech company ever to Baba. So right now you can see, Baba is at 1.94 times, but China, his market is willing to pay 6.32 times. So you can roughly now see, okay, you can see if you compare, right, it's super cheap right now. Okay, so I done all the calculation for you guys already. Okay, that's the purpose of this video, right? Not to learn how to calculate stuff. I just give you the answer. Simple. So based on price to sales, okay, if it's 2 times, okay, of course it's 120, which is roughly the same as right now. Okay, but if you feel, okay, that the market should price it at the same as Amazon's multiple, and that is 3 times. So the intrinsic value is 181, and that's a 50% upside. But if you feel, okay, that the market is supposed to price it at the same as Tencent, it's priced to sales at 6 times, and that is $362, and that is a 200% upside. But of course, okay, if you want it, okay, to price it the same as the reasonable, as what the average market has been paying Baba, and that's 7 times, that's 422, and that's a 250% upside. So these are just, okay, a few of the multiples, okay, assigned to Baba. So, but if you ask me personally, okay, I would definitely feel that Baba is supposed, okay, to be given a multiple of 6 times, just because that, okay, is the same as what the market was paying Tencent. So my intrinsic value, okay, for Alibaba personally is at $362. And again, I want to caution you guys, when I say 362, it doesn't mean the share price will confirm, guarantee 100% go up to $362. Okay, because this is what is supposed to be valued. But then again, remember what I teach you guys. We want the price to recover. We want the price to also go up, okay, to match this. Okay, and the only way to do that is this one, these 2 criteria, because the bottom 5 here has already been solved, already satisfied. This 2 is the most important. Yeah, they must continue to show they can re-accelerate their growth to more than 10%, and the cloud business must continue to grow faster. And then and only then, the market is confident. The market is, believe in Baba already, and that's when they are willing to assign a higher multiple for Baba. Because right now the Baba's multiple is only at what, 1.94 times. So that means that, yeah, I'm just a bit confident for you guys, okay, because the China never disturbed you already. But you never show me whether your business can continue to grow or not, right? Yeah. So if you can show to me there's certainty, okay, there's real demand in your business, and you are now one of the top cloud providers, you can continue to accelerate your growth, then okay, I will assign a higher multiple, and coupled with the growth, that's when the price will be re-rated already, and that's when the price will work. Okay, so that's why the key here is we need to continue to follow up. Okay, we need to continue to follow up, okay, on Baba right now. Yeah. So my YouTube channel, okay, I've been following Baba for quite some time already. You can see all the videos here. All right. So continue to subscribe if you want to get updates from me. And of course, if you want to get instant, okay, information, okay, or all other information, you want to join the community, you can click the link down below and join my Telegram. All right. So it's been a long video here. And if you watch until here, thank you guys. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Okay. And I hope to update you guys again on Alibaba in my next video. So thank you guys again.